Hi everybody, this is Shellee and I'm here to talk to you guys today a little bit about Airway and kids. If you've been checking in with us lately, we've been talking about adults and snoring. Today we get to talk about kids and snoring and their airways. I have Heather and Jacob Powell here with me today. Before I get too much into this though, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Stryker and Dr. Amy, who are in Vegas with several of our team members learning more about Invisalign. They're at the big Invisalign Summit. Special shout out to Miss Sonia, who won the shootout for doing the fastest iTero scan. So I hope they're having a good time, and I hope they check in and see what we're doing here while they're away. Jacob came in to see us several months back. I think it was in the fall of last year. And when he came in for his exam, his general dentist had sent him over because he couldn't get all of his teeth in. His front teeth, there just wasn't enough room for them to come in, and the general dentist had a concern. When Jacob came in for his appointment, one of the things we do as part of our initial exam is we take a 3D x-ray of their teeth, and we're able to map their airway as part of that exam. Now, you may wonder why we look at this part of the body when we're here to look at teeth. Well, we're in the area, and we have this technology to where we can map it and check their airway. This is how much room he has for air to go through, and this is when he's setting up, not when he's laying down, which is even smaller then. Anytime we see reds and blacks, we set up and take notice, and we'll start asking the parents some other questions about their child, like, do they snore? Are they a restless sleeper? Are they a mouth breather? Do they grind their teeth at night? These can all be signs that a child might have sleep apnea. And when a child has sleep apnea, they don't get into their deepest sleep, which is called their REM sleep. This is when they process all their memories from the day. So it can also affect learning at school. They're more likely to be hyperactive. So having said that, I want to turn it now to Heather to tell us a little bit about Jacob's experience when he came into our office and kind of their journey with his orthodontic treatment.
Well, it was interesting. After they did the scan, they asked me all the questions, and they seemed to know already about the snoring and the mouth breathing and some of those issues, the hyperactivity. It was really interesting that they knew that before we told them. And we had talked with his pediatrician about issues with his adenoids, just from my other friends telling me there could be. And the doctor just wanted to kind of watch it, wanted to put it off. But this gave us the information and kind of gave us a push to contact the specialist to get his adenoids out. They did that, and it all went fairly quickly. And after he had his adenoid surgery, we do not hear him snoring. We don't hear him breathing when he's awake, and any of the loud breathing seems to be focusing better and sleeping better.
As part of Jacob's treatment, we did go ahead and start orthodontic treatment because he did have some front teeth that he weren't able to come in because he was so crowded. When a child's teeth are crowded, that usually means their upper arch is narrow. Well, the roof of the mouth is the base of the nose. So when we go in and do orthodontic treatment, we widen that upper arch. So that helps with the nasal airway. So the combination of helping Jacob with his nasal airway and getting the adenoids out, helping with this airway, it's made a big difference in Jacob's life. Heather, tell us a little bit about when you talked to his teacher in November, just a few weeks after having the adenoids out, what her response was.
Well, it was actually a little bit longer than that, and she had not put it together, but she mentioned specifically the beginning of November that something clicked, there was more focus, and after a minute or two, we both realized that's when he had that adenoid surgery. So I think it made a big difference with the focus and his attention at school. To be honest, it probably helped with the other kids' attention because they weren't hearing his breathing.
On this note, what we recommend, and we have a little sheet here that Amy can probably kind of zoom in on, We do recommend that kids come in for their first orthodontic evaluation between age 7 and 10. Most kids don't need treatment then, but the only way for us to catch the ones that do need treatment and will benefit from it is to see them for that evaluation appointment. There is no charge for this appointment. It's complimentary, so you can come in, find out if your child has a need. If you see any of these indications, or your general dentist is a good source, if he sees any concerns with the way their teeth are erupting, we're happy to take a look at them. Just give us a call. I know the girls are in Lebanon answering the phone today until 4 o'clock, and we will be back in on Monday morning to answer your calls too if you call in. Anyone that does call in that sees this special from now until the end of the year, if your child starts treatment, they can start treatment for $250 down, and we can get their monthly payments below $200 a month. So just give us a call and find out if we can help you guys.